And we're back for another episode. In this episode, we're going to be recording the level 56 Ninja Quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So, what I've been doing basically every day, I've been doing all the roulettes as much as I can. And you see the guys in the live stream have been taking part as well. I've also been doing the occasional Palace of the Dead as well. And so on. Leveling is going by really quickly. I am well on target to get 60 everything before Stormblood, which launches in just over a month from now. You see, I really haven't got that many levels left. So, yeah. So, anyway, I am with Oboro at 2026 in East Illinois inside the Ninja Dojo. You can only get in here as a ninja. So, anyway. The quest is called Medieval Espionage. And we'll get the ability Shade Walker. So you notice a letter bearing Jack's name in Oboro's hand. So Mithrie, Jack's network has caught wind of who has been selling Yatsurugi's clan's stolen treasures. This is information that may lead us straight to the dagger. He has summoned us both to the guild, but could I ask you to go by yourself? I cannot leave just now. Akaji and Princess Yuki are on their way here. I sent a missive telling them that we might have information on the bandits who robbed her. The princess desires to learn more of them, and so she has seen fit to join us. I believe Jack will give you a thread. Follow it and return once you have unraveled the truth. Cool. So we need to go to the Rogue skill in Limzar Laminzar. So let's go. So I believe the quickest teleport, yep, Fisherman's Guild is the quickest teleport. Cool. Right, so let's go to the Fisherman's Guild. So we will see what Stormblood has to offer very, very soon. Just believe it will happen eventually. So yeah. And after Ninja, this quest is done, I'm going to be leveling Monk to 58. Okay, let's go in. Go. Cool. Right, let's talk to Jack. Arr. So, Mithrie, gods know it ain't simple to make black marketeers talk, but we tricked Kelfga's neck with a stabber, and he coughed up a load of information. I said tricked, I meant to say tickled. So, the remaining bauble, a dagger, by all accounts, is to be sold at an auction, and attendance is invitation only. The hosts are a band what go by the name of the Truth Hounds. Sorry, True Hounds. So now in the eyes of the law, they're selling loot cloyed from the Imperials on an expedition to the Far East. But Golemo don't control where Yardima Mort's from. It's a Benny Mummery turning a profit under the goals of a proper company. The buyers won't ask too many questions either. Garbled or no, treasure is treasure. But it's just your princess's word against the True Hounds. Obviously that means word. The guild can't act on that, not officially anyway. I hate reading this like limbs and speech. I really hate it. You guys have probably seen me struggle through it episode after episode after episode, and yeah, it doesn't get any easier. I've left the investigation to well, let's call him a black marketeer. He's a strange one, only came to the guild's attention recently, but I've never met a cove who could get information so quickly. The veil was lifted by a southerly this morn. Okay, that's English. That will put a man at House of Sticks. Here's a sack of blunt. Bene luck to you, lass. Thanks. Speak English, you moron. Okay, anyway, let's carry on. So we need to go to Lanosia. So what's the quickest way? We can go to Eastern Lanosia to Costa del Sol and then run from there. I've been a pirate captain. I had my crew. It was not this difficult to talk to them. He needs to go to pirate speaking school. Okay, let's keep going. Now, I do actually really enjoy Ninja in this game, like playing the class, because it's really fast-paced. And it's something I've always been critical of 14, is I feel the global cooldown on abilities is too slow. It just is, it's like a half a second at least too slow. And if they could just quicken it up a little bit, then it would be a lot more fun to play the game. And because Ninja is so fast just naturally, therefore it sort of emulates the sort of level of fun we could have if the global cooldown was smaller. Simple as that. So I like it for that reason. And to be honest, I like nearly all the classes. The only one that I found really painful to do is Machinist, to be honest. I found Machinist really difficult to level, and I also found Astrologian to just be weird. I mean, I managed to get them both done to 60, fine, but I can't say I enjoyed myself, to be perfectly honest, because a lot of, like I said in games, when I'm playing games these days, you see me, whenever I play any game, my focus is this fun, yes or no? So, okay, we have a fight here. I'm going to summon my Chocobo. I'm going to put on Poison. Let's do it. Look, we're going to win. I have my Chocobo so I can have at least some healing. Okay, that's 1. 2 to go. Nearly dead. I like I'm still wearing level 50 gear and I can still wreck faces. Cool. So here's a black market here. We've seen this guy before. So you want information, then come render unto me what is mine. Okay, sack of gil. If you had a sack of gil for every time someone entrusted you with a sack of gil, you would need a bigger sack. Okay, hand over. Take my sack. So, yes, this seems to be everything I was promised. The back alleys are awfully profitable, eh? Now, about these true hounds. Most of the salt hounds crawled back to the land after the calamity, but a few refused to leave the seas and took up again as the true hounds. They sail under the black flag of one Captain Rosanlind. They boast the strength of a crew twice their size, mostly because of the Pluto they take. With their muscles bolstered by the substance and a healthy dose of natural viciousness, they have brought themselves fortune and infamy on the eastern seas. Now, however, they've hidden their ship away on Hullbreaker Isle and made their way to Costa del Sol. It seems they fancied a cup of ale and a peek at the dancing girls. They won't be hard to spot if you wanted to take a look, but do so at your own peril. Drunken pirates might not frighten you, but Redway, their new sellsword, should. They say he is an ex-member of Garlean covert operations, one who has thrown himself into the study of ninjutsu. His pursuit has paid off handsomely, albeit at the cost of his humility. Stay vigilant and you'll find his blade pricking your back. Anyhow, that's all from me. Give my best to the dim one, little chick. Okay, so let's go back to Costa del Sol. We have to go just north of there. Okay, carrying on. Pew. I always wanted more from Costa del Sol. I wanted there to be more activities and stuff to be here. And to be honest, like, maybe it's the vision of Costa del Sol in Final Fantasy VII. Like, you remember in Final Fantasy VII, you could even buy a flat in Costa del Sol. The mist doesn't really compare. So, Redway, Redway, Redway. I lost me plunder. That's coin I may never get back. But you convinced me to give you time. Make your report worth me while, and I'll have your head. There were 2 thieves, Captain. The Iron Orchard herself, and some servant. The latter looks to be more brawny than brave, but the princess is dangerous. She has 2 shinobi in her employ. One is a Doman Jonin Oboro. He too is a force to be reckoned with. The other is a Makote, Mithrie, if I'm not wrong. She is famous in her own right and dangerous. Thank you, thank you. So their involvement makes me think the princess has more coin than she lets on. These 2 are responsible for my master's death. Their services cannot be cheap. Your master's murderers, eh? You wouldn't be dreaming of avenging Gakei on my time, would you? Vengeance, Captain? Why? Gakei treated me like scum. He and Kurusu both. Because I wasn't from their precious little village. But Oboro, if I triumph over Gekei's favourite, I triumph over the lot of them. That is my heart's desire, yes. Let's see. I could give a gnat's arse what you do with the pirates. That should say couldn't. Bad English. But it's not them I want, it's a princess alive. So it's not just me struggling to read, it's also bad grammar in the game. The way I see it, the auction's the perfect trap. Baited as it is with Yatsurugi's dagger. She's awfully muscly. So the Iron Orchid can't resist. Catching her then will be easy and fast. Savvy, Redway? Arr. I'm a pirate. Dee. So, of course, the princess won't stand a chance with the guard doubled. No, she won't. Cute. So, let's talk to Oboro again. So we have to travel all the way back and report to him. So I'm wondering where this is all leading to. Right, so, sorry, let's carry on with this level 56 ninja quest. So, yeah. Okay, so, what I like about this game is the quests are interesting, the story is interesting, but moreover than that, the community is just amazing. The community is so nice, you know, in this game. Not just in this game, but also the community on Twitch, on YouTube, everywhere, really. So, let's see. As of recording this video, I'm currently being raided by Inochi, my sister from another mister. So, thank you to the raiders. So anyway, let's carry on the quest for 56 Ninja. So, success Mithrie. So, this is Rosalind, the clever one, spying upon us through Redway. Princess, the foe will be watching for our tricks. Reclaiming the last treasure will be that much harder. So I beg you, leave it to us shinobi. So I know there's a sense in what you say, Oboro, but this is my problem. I alone must solve it. I will not allow more people to die in my name. And apparently I sound like Total Biscuit. Interesting. So the True Hounds didn't just steal the treasures. My people stood in their way and many died, too many. I wanted to fight, but my vassals wouldn't allow it. And they were cut down. So as they were cut down, they called for me. Screamed my name. You can't imagine how that feels. My lands are so close to destruction. My people are on the brink of starvation. If I do not do something, all their sacrifices will mean nothing. When I came here, I vowed that I would bring prosperity to my country by finding and selling my treasures. Alone, no one would ever die protecting me again. Not my small folk, nor my vassals, nor you. So, let's see. You don't want anyone to die protecting you, Princess. What about those of us who would give our lives willingly to defend you? If you won't trust in the shinobi, then I'll slice open my belly. So, I'm bound to you, Princess, and they are not. We've given them no coin, no gratitude, and they're still helping us. You can trust them, and you have to, or there's no taking back the treasure. Trust the shinobi or lose me, and add one of those who died trying to protect you. That'll get you to stop, right, Princess? So, Akaji, you have the strangest ways of... clearly the shinobi have left a great impression upon you. So, Oboro Mithrie, consider this my formal request. Help me retake our last treasure. Yeah, sure, why not? But I have one condition. No matter what happens, you will not lay down your lives for mine. Call it a duty to stay alive if you wish. To stay alive, an interesting notion. Shinobi are trained to put duty ahead of all else, including our lives. So that said, Mithrie, this is the mission that has been given you. You are duty bound to see it through, and come what may, I know that completing it will aid in your growth as a shinobi. So now we wait and watch for signs of the auction. I will approach Jack with the eyes and ears in his service. We will spread it like a web and so catch word of Yatsugiri's clan's dagger. Nod. Okay, and that's it. And we get Shadewalker. Grants target party member the effect of silhouette, diverting to target 8% of all enmity generated by the caster. No effect when target is under the effect of Shadewalker. Cool. Is that it? Hooah! That was quite a short quest, to be honest, but whatever. So we've now finished 56 Ninja. So anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye, guys.